Alright, this video is going to be all on charting. So let's run over the charting. It's pretty basic. So first you have up here, this symbol right here tells you if there is news. And if you click on it, it will open up a news window like that. And then you can set alerts by clicking on that alert button, or of course hitting the plus button and hitting alert. Now if you use create new order, it's gonna pull up the default order entry like this. Or if I click on buy or sell, it's going to use your default amount. So right now my default is 100 on stocks. So if I click on that, it's doing a limit order default of 100 here at that price point where I hit the plus button. And then I can just drag it around wherever I want to move it. So it's kind of a cool feature to do some chart trading. Now to set up your charts, down here you can put in how much time is within your chart. I just have it ranged on none, which I don't know what that really means, but I haven't had any problems just leaving it on none. Then you can change your interval here by clicking on these, and you can customize it by clicking on this down arrow and then starring the ones that are your favorites. Here is your extended hours. So if you want extended hours showing, so this will make it so that it auto adjusts the chart with however you're dragging it. So if you don't want it to auto adjust, you'll notice that it just keeps pushing me over and the candles eventually are going out of my screen. So auto will auto do the y-axis. Up here, we've got the indicators, and you can click on the indicators that are here. These are just the recent ones that you've clicked on. So if I go to all and let's just throw on like ADX, you'll notice it throws it up right here. If I hit AO, it throws it up right there. Even after I unclick them, I can now click them here. And then to add more, I can click edit, and there are a lot more options here. It actually might have the same amount of options. So on the moving average, I can change the inputs, the style, what colors I want it to be. And then it gives you a little introduction telling you what that indicator does. So they are slowly growing, the indicators that they use. I know they're adding or have added the TTM squeeze. I don't see it here on mine yet, but I know they're adding it. And you'll also notice that they're separated between main chart. So these are going to be ones that are on your chart, and subchart, so things underneath your chart. Now moving on along, we've got the drawings, which as you know, you can find your hotkeys by going to settings and hotkeys, and here are all your hotkeys for your drawings. So like for me, I have Control T as draw a trend line. So if I hit Control T, it's going to draw a trend line. Now from there, I can edit my drawings by either deleting them right here. I can lock them, change the style, being an arrow or dots, the thickness, the color, opacity, whatever you would like. I'm just going to hit delete. And then I can do like Control F, let's say, and Control T. I can throw up all these different drawings and I can hit delete all right here to delete them. I can, if I have Control T selected right now, you'll notice that my line is clicking to the different candles. This is because I have this magnet mode selected. So it will automatically draw to the different candles, either they're open, high, low, or close. So that's an important one to keep clicked in my opinion. And then you can stay in drawing mode if you want. You can hide all your drawings, so that just hides them for a moment, or delete them all. So I'm just gonna delete it all. You can choose your drawings here manually by just clicking on these drop downs. They have them somewhat organized to like Fibonacci ones, your text, more of like triangles and stuff, and then the lines here. So you just click on that and can do your drawing as well. Here you can choose what candle type you want. They have pretty much every option you would need on candle type, so that's nice. And then you have the grid. The grid is pretty nice. You can do up to 9 charts at once, like this. And I'll just throw up a couple other stocks. There is advantages and disadvantages to doing it like this. It's more of just personal preference. So you can open up multiple charts, obviously, and just have them as separate widgets, whereas using the grid puts them all in one widget. So you can have a ton of charts open if you have multiple widgets with multiple charts in those widgets. The thing about doing it this way is, one, you can sync them really easily with the time, your indicators, the crosshairs, which is nice, so that the crosshair moves along with each chart. However, you're going to have to click on the chart and then change the interval for which chart you want the interval to change. You can't change the interval within each chart. which is kind of different from other platforms, so that's why I'm mentioning it. But it is really nice, especially if you're going to be looking at different time frames with the same stock. I would say this is definitely the way to do it. However, they're not very adjustable, so they're gonna stay like this. I can't really move them around. So in that case, you would want to use just separate widgets. But it's all up to you, personal preference. That's about it for charting, so let me know if you have any questions, and I'll see you in the next video.